I know I just... Yo, what is going on? We are back again today playing more Legends ZA. So, I did a bunch of things between the last stream and this stream. Literally, the only things I have left are things that I get by doing the story missions that are left. I also got a new outfit. I got this because it reminded me of the Drip Goku. So I did enough of these to where this one gives me something and ends this quest, and then we're gonna go do the things to find the legendaries. Isn't the Infinite ZA Royale great? I haven't had a chance for an all-out match with you since we fought to see who's the strongest Mega Evolution user. Watch me win. Yeah, right. I'm gonna kick your ass. Oh no, whatever will I do? Oh, I lived that one. What the hell? What's her ace if it's not the starters? Yo, that's crazy. Time to use the power of our bond with everyone in Lumios and Mega Evolve. This is still wild. God, that is sick. Death. Oh. No wonder you're the strongest of us all. I'm really glad we met, you know. I couldn't have taken on the whole ZA Royale or protected Lumios if you hadn't been there. Tawny Cavo word? Emma? Yeah, sure. Must be pretty important if you came to find me. Sorry, give us just a second, okay? Oh, I don't get to hear what they're talking about. Emma, you're sure? Alright, reasonable, come on. We need to make a stop at Quasartico HQ. We're literally already there. What do you mean? It's right there. We need to make a stop at the place that we're literally right beside. Thanks for coming, both of you. Just triple checking. Tawny, your jacket was a keepsake from your mom, right? Yeah, it was. Well, I found the person who gave it to your mom in the first place. Yeah, I mean, I've figured that since ages ago. That jacket was a gift from me. Dude, what's shocking about that? I feel like they made that pretty obvious. I'm sorry? Tawny, I'm quite sure that your mother was my daughter. Your mother worked to develop hologram technology, did she not? That's right. Your mother and I, we disagreed over the direction in which this company was moving. She left, saying that she had her own research she wished to pursue. Yeah, she worked hard at that research, all while caring for me when I was a kid. It was a lot for her to handle on her own. I think she might have ended up doing work for Team Flare, or maybe getting support from Lysander. It is true that your mother's research contributed to the invention of Team Flare's hologram devices. That very same research enabled us to develop our own holotech here at Quasartico Inc. Even though she chose to walk a separate path, still we find these points of intersection. Life truly is curious at times. So Mom's hard work helped make the wild zones and everything possible, but she burned herself out doing all that. In the end, she had to go to some faraway region to try and rest. I see. I suppose that is where she... Yeah. I knew my mom had ties to Lumios, so I'd figure I'd find you, or someone who knew her, here. But of course, our family was not originally from Lumios City. That's why it was a struggle to find any leads. Until I noticed that jacket. I couldn't be sure at first. It's certainly seen some hard days since I'd last seen it. And of course, you've added some flair of your own. That's what prompted President Jet to enlist me to do some sleuthing for her too. At that moment, it struck me. What if President Jet and Tawny are related to, and searching for, one another? My daughter, your mother, did she ever speak about me? She regretted never talking to you again after she left. And she said if I ever meet you, I should tell you something. Even though you and she walked different paths, there was still so much you had in common. Noticing what you shared made her life feel fuller, even after she left. Maybe especially after. If only I'd been less stubborn. If only I'd tried to reach back across that divide sooner. I think it's alright. She'd be glad to know her message reached you, at least. I must ask one thing of you, Tawny. I bear a responsibility for Quasartico choosing to conceal the truth about the tower's threat from the public for so long, and so I plan to step down as president. But the urban redevelopment plan must continue. We must make Lumios into a place that truly belongs to both people and Pokemon. Having some continuity in the project's leadership could help the transition go a little smoother. Wait, you're not saying what I think you're saying, are you? You want me to take over as CEO of Quasartico? Me, leading a whole company? I mean, I guess it makes some sense to keep it in the family, but you know what? Alright, I doubt Mom would have wanted me to refuse. You understand why I have to do this, right? Of course. Thank you so much. Hey, Floette, you were listening, right? Nah, she was just zoned out. I'm gonna be real busy for a while. I probably won't have time to be a good Pokemon trainer. So, you should do like AZ would have wanted. Help Reasonable keep Lumios safe. Thanks, Floette. Here, use this well, Reasonable. I'm so sorry to break up your team this way. It's alright, even if we're apart for a little while, we'll always be Team MZ. Finally, after 3,000 years. I wonder if anyone's made that joke, that we're finally getting to get this Pokemon that we were supposed to get 10 years ago. I'll come give them the whole story later, but could you break the news to Lita and Naveen? Hey, I mean, with you being the president of this big company, you could, like, advertise the hotel? Let's all keep doing what we can to make Lumios the best place it can be. Hell yeah. It's so funny. This moment was completely ruined. It was like a nice touching moment, but the two characters who were doing all the talking, I gave the stupidest voices, and then also I was in the back, dripped the fuck out. The only good thing we've got to offer is our location. You here for another nasty drink? Marcel, I do wish you wouldn't be quite so candid in your sales pitch. What do you want today? The same old Ember roast? I want the one that takes. You speak of the legendary Pokemon, Yveltal and Xerneas. Never thought I'd hear those names again. Thanks for yet another reminder of all the ways we messed up back in our Team Flare days. If you're facing either of those two, we'll help out. I hate the aftertaste of failure. Indeed, if you aim to take on a legendary Pokemon, I think it would be wise to reach out to the good people of Quasartica first. Here you are. We'd heard from Grisham that we should be expecting you. Our team's recently detected some sort of flying object approaching Lumiose City. We've since determined that this object is likely the legendary Pokemon Yveltal. Yveltal is a nasty piece of work. It nearly took out the whole Team Flare unit on its own, back when we tried to capture it to use for the ultimate weapon. And that was in its dormant state, mind you. If our forces hadn't been so depleted by that foolish campaign, I doubt those children would have ever reached the ultimate weapon to stop it. That's insane. This is, dude, he's not better. He keeps talking about, oh, why won't people forgive us? It's not like he's changed his views on the world. He still wishes that they killed 90% of the planet. Like, of course no one forgave you. You haven't changed. You're not sorry. This time, Quasartica will be stepping in to help you don't end up similarly overwhelmed. Reasonable. I would like you to battle once more against Victor Velhalucha and Tyranitar in the Rogue Mega Evolved stakes. Dude, why can't I just want to go fucking catch the guy. The device is kept in the lower levels. We call it our Rogue Mega Evolution Simulator 3000. Bro, what the hell? Absolutely obliterated. And it's done. This guy's actually lasting, unlike the other two. God damn, Bro's fucking tanky as shit. There we go, fuck. Holy crap. Bro is just fucking eating hits. Now we can get on to fighting the fucking bird. We've detected Yveltal's life force. I suppose you must have found it. Yveltal is an extremely dangerous Pokemon. I trust you'll take care of it. I know I just... Dude, I did that as a joke. I was joking. There's no way. I was like, imagine if I just threw a Pokeball and caught it immediately. Oh my god. That was probably super fucking loud. It wasn't even a good Pokeball. It was a regular Pokeball. To think that you'd be able to conquer even Yveltal. I kind of surprised myself, yeah, honestly. Now to bite the way less cool one. I'm very curious if I just got insanely lucky or if they're just a guaranteed catch. Well, look who's here. Finest research in the entire Mabel stable. You must have something pretty annoying to ask if you come all the way to my office, right? Something about one's giving and taking? The paralegendary Pokemon in the Kalos region. The one that takes, known as Yveltal. The one that gives, known as Xerneas. We've been getting some strange readings lately from the wild zones around town. If I had to posit a theory, I'd say it's almost like the areas have been bathed in Xerneas' life energy. And in every wild zone where we've detected these weird readings, we've seen certain kinds of Pokemon appearing without fail. They're alpha Pokemon, but not the usual kind. Something's not right about it. These anomalous alphas have to be connected somehow to Xerneas, the one that gives. I'm sure you can tell where this is going, right? Your new research task is to catch or defeat the anomalous alphas in zones 3, 5, and 9. Now get to it. Ah, yep, that's not supposed to be there. I'm like, I wonder what Pokemon it's gonna be. Fucking Steelix, apparently. I guess that explains the whole anomalous aspect. We'll see what's in here. Ah, that is definitely weird. Where's the funny guy? Who's funny? Oh. I saw a thing that was talking about this stuff, and it was like, it's weird that you can get the shiny charm without completing the Pokédex. And I had done all the quests, and I was like, no you can't. But yeah, apparently you can. We're basically headed for disaster. Xerneas, the one that gives life, is beyond a doubt drawing close to Lumia City. There's only one way to make sure we avoid another disaster. Xerneas must be caught. Okay, I'm gonna test if I actually just got insanely lucky with Yveltal, or if they are just stupid easy to catch. Aw, hell no, my shoes are getting all wet. Hey, look, there it is. I never noticed before that it's got X's in its eyes. Looks like you made contact with our target. You're up against Xerneas, one of the legendary Pokemon of the Kalos region. We need you to catch that thing. Hello. So we're gonna test and see. Okay, no. I did just get insanely lucky against Yveltal. That's crazy. Alright, that's insane. I just happened to roll that tiny chance at just catching Yveltal first try. I didn't even fight it. I didn't even get to see what the fight was gonna be like. It just immediately got caught. There we go. Ding ding ding, you sure did it. And to the victor goes the spoils, meaning congrats, you got yourself a legendary Pokemon. We found Xerneas 5 years ago. It was basically dormant in a tree-like state. It was a lot easier to secure like that, compared to what you just had to do. Seeing Xerneas again, after all this time, quite something. Some of you can take a breather today. I'm still counting on you to get that work done. Literally, the last thing I have to do is catch Zygarde. That will complete both of the remaining research tasks. Okay, so what now? I go to Hotel Z. I feel like I go to Hotel Z. Oh, yep, a being that gives and a being that takes. Both actions are vital to maintaining balance, but in excess, either could destroy it. Long ago, I tried to give too much, but my good deeds saw no reward. I wallowed in despair, in resentment. I decided to take everything for myself instead, and now I must ask something of you. Battle me, so I may see who you truly are as a trainer. I once believed that victory was the only meaning to be found from battle, but I am certain that I will enjoy battling you. Oh, so he can open that eye, he just didn't? Gyarados. I assume, yep. Wonder if that's the same Gyarados. Huh. Dude, this shit, I hate this game, actually. I really am not a fan of the gameplay of this. I definitely prefer the mainline games. Excellent. I can feel the fire of conviction burning deep within your heart. This is why we battle. To reach understanding. Trainer to trainer. Trainer to Pokemon. And Pokemon to Pokemon. I suppose that is why AZ, like you, wished for the ZA Royale to resume. 5 years ago, a group of children stood against me in defiance. If I had tried to understand them, perhaps I would have never fired the ultimate weapon. I love that they do acknowledge that he was stopped by literal children. I believe it meant to beckon you to the tower. Hello. Holy moly. Oh, this is gonna be one of them boss fights where you beat them up and then they come back. And you beat them up and then they come back. Because he's 100% gonna go 10%, 50%, 100%. Yep, there's 50%. Oh my goodness, that's not aimed at my Pokemon. There we go. Now he's going in 100%. Optimum Prime. Crazy. Bruh, that's cringe. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. Holy fuck. Holy crap. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to start this whole thing over. It wasn't even my Pokemon. My Pokemon were doing fine. I couldn't dodge that shit, dude. That was insane. Holy shit. Bro's getting obliterated. Oh my god. Holy fuck. Holy shit. Dude, I should have been doing this from the start. Let's go. Dude, I'm kicking this motherfucker's ass. I should have been using Dragonite from the start. Oh, you bitch! You fucking bitch! Cheater! Fucking cheater! Rat ass bitch. I'll do dust ball. Let's go! So this legendary Pokemon has joined forces with the mightiest trainer in Lumia. The thought of you two combining your power gives me hope for the future of this city. When Zygarde used up its strength protecting Pokemon from the light of the ultimate weapon, its parts scattered to far-off places, absorbing the power of those lands and seeking humans who would give it aid. It went to Hawaii, now that I think of it. The moves Zygarde used when Mega Evolved, they remind me of Z moves, like those used in the Alola region. Yo! I did kind of think of that, because it's one of the only things where a move completely changes. Now it falls to me to ponder. What should I do with the 3,000 years I must live? Is something you want to do? To this day, I yearn to create a more beautiful world, and I will yearn for it forever. I'd focus solely on what I believe the world needed, yet I lost sight of how to make it so that people can truly flourish. It is an outlandish dream, far beyond my reach. Within 3,000 years' time, perhaps I can make it real. I would love another Legends game or something that's set super far in the future. Imagine they do another Legends game that sets super far in the future, and we see Lysander die of old age. I shall travel across vast reaches in search of ways to create the world I yearn for. Barring some great change, I doubt we will meet again. I'll carry these lessons with me. Au revoir, my young friend. And that's it. I've done everything. No more requests, no more things to unlock, no new Pokemon to catch. But yeah, so that's gonna be it for this one. I'll see you all next time. And remember, always make reasonable life choices. Bye-bye.